Get to story number 7 now. Attacks against Jewish people are increasing around the world and right here at home. And now many members of our local Jewish community are trying to figure out how to stand strong. KCAL News reporter Amanda Starrantino explains that may come down to finding the right allies.
In the shadow of global conflict, Jewish Angelenos are facing a new wave of fear and scrutiny. From heightened security to rising anti-Semitism, the impacts are being felt in daily life. Jewish voices I spoke to are calling for understanding, awareness, and action. Rabbi Daniel Sher of Kehillat Israel in Pacific Palisades never imagined his life's work would look like this.
I really thought that I'd be going into a world of being a rabbi where I would teach what anti-Semitism looked like, and not what anti-Semitism looks like.
Recent attacks thousands of miles away in Washington, D.C. and in Boulder, Colorado have made these conversations even more urgent. For parents like Emily Kane Miller, it has changed how she navigates her family's daily life.
To be a Jewish person in Los Angeles a decade ago was to be a person in Los Angeles. And unfortunately, in the last 2 years, there isn't a day that goes by that I don't take into consideration the safety of my family, particularly my kids, as I go about my daily life in LA, which I never thought would be the case.
Both Emily and her husband Nathan Miller work with Jewish nonprofits across the region. Nathan says this moment is part of a much bigger, much more dangerous trend.
And what we've seen is the mainstreaming of views that once were on the fringe, normalizing calls for violence against the Jewish community. And we are now living with a reality where words are continuing to become violent actions. And that is extremely concerning.
Security at Jewish schools and synagogues has been increased, but Miller says the bigger challenge is ensuring his children can grow up with confidence in who they are.
You want them to live in a place where they can thrive, where the first question you have when you go to a Jewish event isn't what is the security there.
Rabbi Sher says while the Jewish community is taking every possible step to stay safe, they can't fight growing intolerance alone.
We also can't sit back. We have to be proactive, and we have to be thoughtful about giving our community the resources they need to be safe and to be comfortable and to be confident in their identity.
Both Miller and Rabbi Sher say real change will only happen when people outside of the Jewish community become allies.
We need every single Angeleno to realize that if any member of our community, especially such an important member of our community, is feeling unsafe, that it's incumbent upon every Angeleno to be part of the solution.
And it's voicing that care to your Jewish friends and neighbors. Letting those who feel vulnerable around you know that you care is a tremendous and powerful thing to do.
For this community, it's not just about protecting today, it's about preserving tomorrow.
The goal of these attacks is to get Jews to be quiet, to get us to stop expressing who we are, to create fear for Jewish communities to gather, to put us back in a box. And I think that the Jewish community has to stand proud, and we need other people to stand with us and to say that this is not okay.
In Santa Monica, Amanda Starrantino, KCAL News.